Welcome back, everyone. Now, in past videos on 3D Buzz, we have taken the time to demonstrate how to get Python installed. But again, those are in past videos. For those that might be going through the Technical Director's course and have not seen any of these past videos, now is a very good time for Logan to demonstrate where you can gain access to Python and how to get it installed on your machine. So this will be a very short lesson demonstrating how to get set up.
All right. And we're going to begin at the python.org website. This is, of course, the official website of the Python programming language. And it is from here that we're going to access the installer that allows us to get Python set up on our system. We are, of course, using Windows ourselves for the purpose of these videos, so we're going to be covering the specifics of installing the Windows version of Python. Now, to get this set up, we're going to go and turn our attention over to the left, where we have a section for downloads. So if we load up that section, you see we're first presented with a lot of the main distributions for popular operating systems. We have a setup for Unix itself. We can set up Unix or OS X compiled packages. And if we look below those, we have some of the installers. We have a Windows installer, which is what we're going to be using, and we also have installers available for 64-bit operating systems as well as the Mac OS X operating system. Now, like I said, for these videos, we're going to be using Windows, so it is the Python 2.5.2 Windows installer that we'll be interested in. 2.5.2 simply being the current version as of this recording. Now, you will note that I have already downloaded this installer off camera just to speed things up for installation. So if I were to now switch to a folder where I've downloaded that, we can see we have the Python 2.5.2 installer. So let's go ahead and run that to get it set up. And we can begin with the default setting of install for all users. That'll work fine for our purposes. The directory defaults to a folder of C Python 2.5. And that works fine for our setup. I see no reason to change it, so we'll leave it at its default and move on. After this, we have the ability to customize exactly which things go along with it. If you are an experienced Python user and wish to slim these down, you can, of course, disable some of them, but for our purposes, we'll leave this a stock install, so we'll leave all of the options enabled. So if we move on from here, it begins doing its thing, copying files and getting Python set up on our machine. So if we give it just a few moments here, it'll have everything set up for us. And there we go. Really, that's all there is to it. Python has now been installed on our system. We can hit finish, and that's it.
Okay, so in the next video, we're going to take a look at the interpreter, make sure everything got set up just fine.
Yep.
All right, is that pretty much all you want to show here?
And that's really all we needed to do. Again, all we were looking to do is getting Python itself set up on our system so that we can use it.
All right, that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks.